Hi everybody, Flat Out Bank Angling. I'm back for 2020. It's not that I haven't been doing anything. I've been kind of busy. I've gone out fishing. I haven't caught anything. I have a couple trips where I just had to get out and go do some things, and since the end of October all the way through to now, I haven't been out this month. I was out once or twice in January, and I did 3 days in a row in December with different watersheds. I did a pond, a lake, the river, and a creek. So actually it was 4 different places I did, and didn't come up with nothing, but any time on the water is a good time. But here in this video, what we got going on is it's just a mishmash. I've won a lot of stuff, and there's going to be more videos coming up with stuff like that in it. This has got some stuff I won, some stuff I bought, and just some new stuff to me, period. But let's get after it. So one thing you have to do is you have to get line for your reels. All right, this is my favorite line. Okay, next to this one over here, the Suffix 832. Right, I love Fireline. Okay, I bought this. This is supposed to be clear, but it's actually white. But I'm going to tell you, this is good stuff. Now, what this is on is this is a rod, a travel rod, telescopic, that I won off of Bass Dash. Okay. This is one of 2 Okuma reels that I won. They're 30 size, and they're the perfect size for this rod, I think. Okay. This has the Fireline on it. You can see I have it strung up. I've used it. I've casted it. I haven't caught nothing on it yet. But I'll tell you what. This rod doesn't feel like much. Okay. Doesn't look like much. But I can't wait to catch a fish on it. And I think I could definitely pull an easy 3-4 pounder in on this bad boy. It's stouter than it feels. It's a lot sturdier than what it feels and what it looks. Is it going to be my main rod? Absolutely not. It's just going to go in my backpack for like trips that I might want to do some hiking and stuff. One thing it has is this, the end opens up. Okay. Don't know what I'd really put in there. Maybe some weights, maybe hooks, but I won't want them to get stuck down inside there and not be able to get them out. But this is actually a pretty decent little setup. Again, I showed you I got some 832. I got that on another new reel that I won, which I'll show you later, and you'll definitely see in videos. I won a Mach 2, Lose Mach 2, black, and that lime green color. Really nice reel. I've casted that a couple times. I got a spinnerbait on it right now. But in the process of using that, I had it on my Veritas rod. The rod fell down, and I stepped on it, and I smashed 2 of the guides. So because of that, I had to buy a guide kit. I got this, and I have another little kit that has the epoxy and the thread and stuff like that in it. But I got to repair that rod. But I also, because I've accumulated quite a few bait casting reels, what I've done is I went out and I got some casting rods. I got 2 that I got for basically for Christmas with a gift card. Bass Pro Shops usually carries them. Bass Pro Shop didn't have them, so I had to get them off of Cabela's. And one rod was $19.99, and the other rod was $24.99. And what they are is whooping sticks. 3 new rods to start the season off with. One of the whooping sticks is a 6'6" medium. one is a 7-foot medium heavy, and then the Shimano is a 6'6", I think. No, I'm sorry. I believe it's a 7-foot, and that's also medium heavy. Now, if you need a rod, whether it be spinning or casting, and you don't want to spend a lot of money, because you can go and spend hundreds of dollars and maybe sometimes thousands of dollars on some of these rods. And I'm going to tell you, the whole time I've been fishing, since I've been 30 some years old, I've been using these Shimano rods, the FXs. Okay, I've bought two for $15, $20 a piece. Okay, I bought one for $19. This casting rod was $21. They're cheap, but they hold up. I've only broke one, and it was my ultralight, and it was my fault. I closed the car door on it. They updated that model now. It used to be like a grayish and blue mix. Now it's silver, gold, and black, and it looks really sharp. And again, like I said, I got videos I'm looking to bring up and put up, and we'll go through the rods and what I got going on. But the rods now, if you get the new generation one, it's really good looking rod. And I can imagine that because it's newer, the quality is going to be a little bit better, but I never had a problem. I never broke any of the rods fishing. I never had a problem with any of the rods fishing. And for the price of them, you can't go wrong. I either get them on Amazon or I get them on eBay, and you can't go wrong with the price. So some of the baits that I have here, I'll show you the ones that I won. These are one. I have a lot of jigs this year. A lot of jigs. I plan on doing some heavy jig fishing. Okay. Now I'm not going to take these out of package, and it's going to be hard for you to probably see the color. It's red and black War Eagle. This is a 3/8. It says black and chartreuse, but I'll be damned if I see chartreuse in there. But this is another black and red 3/8. That's another black and chartreuse 3/8, which to me is a pretty good weight. The heaviest I like to go, I mean, I have some 3/4, but the heaviest I like to go is a half ounce. Something I'm looking to try are these kinds of shaky head. They look pretty stout. These are 5/8 of an ounce with a number 6 hook. So that'll be a nice sized bait going on there. And I'm going to tell you right now, when I fish jigs, there's one bait I really like, and it's kind of small, but I usually use finesse jigs, so they're not as bulky and stuff. But even when I threw that bulky one last year, and I caught that 3-pounder, I'm going to tell you, this is my trailer. Okay, it's a little guy. It doesn't even say the size, but I think it's only like, at the biggest it's 3 inches, but it might be 2.5, but it's around 3, I think. This thing, look at it. It has so much movement for a little tiny trailer, but they're not always looking for that big bulk. You know what I mean? And even if the silicone is a full skirt, this thing here with its movement makes it even more enticing. You know what I mean? It'll hide in there until that skirt opens up down below, and boom, this thing is all over the place. I catch a lot of fish on these. Now, these are the Gambler little otters. Okay, they have the bigger one, which I think may be 4-inch, but the legs are different. See how these legs bend in? Those legs are more of a straighter thing. They don't bend in like that. Little feet don't bend in. I like the fact that these feet are that way. I use other trailers. This is my favorite trailer, and This one's not marked with the color, but I kind of like. I got some new ones out there somewhere that I think they're called bluegrass. They're blue on one side with I think silver flakes, and then it's green on the other side, like a nice, not quite as pumpkin. It's not real dark pumpkin. It's a nice green, and that has the flakes in it. It's a beautiful bait, and no matter how you hook it, depending on your watercolor, it's going to get you. I'm telling you, it's great. Now these are something I won, okay, and I used 2 of one color and 1 of the other color. And if you know anything about me, I like Kytex big time. I like better winning them because they're a lot cheaper because they're an inexpensive one. This happens to be my favorite color. This is the Bluegill Flash. I'm sure you've seen them before, but this is my favorite color. And I use these as trailers, but to tell you the truth, these are the smaller ones. I like to use the bigger ones straight up swim bait on a swim bait hook with a belly weight. But that's a great bait. And then this, I guess, is the sexy shad color. Yeah. Then they got the sexy shad color, which is cool. You know, I only used one. Again, I haven't caught any fish lately. Something I bought that I've never bought this size, believe it or not. Never bought this size, but it's one of my staple baits that I use all the time, is the Gulp minnows, but this is the 2.5s. Okay. I always use the 1-inch. So I'm going to try some. Probably drop shot those, or even try to multi-species work on a jig head or something, little jig head. These I thought were pretty cool looking. These I believe I won too. They're like little minnow baits, power baits with a jig head. You get 2 jig heads, and they're 2-inch. It's a 10-pack, and they're black shads, which are the color of the gulps that I use. Alright. Part of the Kytex winning that I did, these things are pretty awesome. I've never seen these. I think these are relatively new. I may have even ordered some of these, and I either got them coming in or they came in and I got them somewhere else. But these are called Crazy Flappers, and 3.6-inch. I don't know if anybody's seen them, but I know they're relatively new. Good looking trailer bait right there. I can see this going on a jig easy. Definitely going on a jig. It might be okay Texas rig too, but I'm going to tell you that to me is a jig bait. What color is here? Electric green crawl is this color. And this one looks like it's going to be watermelon red. Same bait, just watermelon red. Really nice. I think this color obviously is going to be the best. Something I'm kind of jumping on the bandwagon with. I got to try them. If you don't try them, you never know. But I only got 2 so far, but I'm looking to get some other ones. But the one I really, really wanted is the Guggen Baits Trench Hog. I don't even see many people talking much about these things. Okay, they always talk about the bandito bug. They always talk about the mondo worm and all that. These, to me, I think, for me, will be the best bait in the trench hog. And I hope they don't stop making it, because seriously, I don't see a lot of people using them. They did it first, but I haven't seen them lately using these things. Everybody likes that bandito bug, which I'll probably get them to try them out. And then I got the soft sea swimmers, and these are, well, these are green pumpkin, the French hogs. These are green pumpkin pearl, where they got the pearl bottom and green pumpkin top. So I thought that was a good color to start with on those, not using them before. And then this is something I've been trying to win. There was a waffle, what they call it's a raffle, they call them waffles, that had, I think, 5 of these and 5 of the bigger one. I don't know what the name is. This is called the Crush. This is a 6 cents Crush, and I'm going to tell you, these are some of the most beautiful baits I've ever seen, and I can see this doing some damage. Okay, this color, you can't really see it, but it's got a beautiful green back with gold flake in it, and it's obviously translucent on the side, and it's got a black stripe. Looks like a little bass, but it's see what they call this thing. They call this shad burst, but I'm going to tell you, that's a really good looking bait right there. I can't wait to give that a shot. Then there's something that I've always wanted to try, because being a multi-species fisherman, you know, I could never find these dang things, and then I happened to come across them. I'm going to try microfishing. Now, back when I started really multi-species fishing, everybody was calling catching bluegills microfishing. That's not microfishing. Microfishing is catching little fish less than an inch long. Okay? There's many species. There's more of those in lakes and ponds than there are of the bigger panfish, which are not microfishing. That's panfishing. Okay? So what I did is I got a couple different style Tanago hooks. These are snelled because I don't think I can see myself putting the line through the eyelet on these things myself, because I have a problem with a regular size hook, to tell you the truth. But these are very itty bitty little tiny hooks. You can see them in there, and you basically you can use little pieces of gulp, but you definitely use pieces of red worm on these. This is, they're little tiny fish that are going to want to eat something real. There's not really too many lures that you can get for a little tiny fish. So I got these. This was inexpensive. I don't even remember. Maybe $12 for the 3s here, and I can't wait to check them out. So that's what I got sitting here right now, and there's plenty more. Okay, but I'm looking to do a couple different things this year with the channel. Okay, I'm going to change the angle of my GoPro. Okay, I'm going to see what that does. I'm going to see if that makes any better. I still have my chesty, obviously. I have actually 2 chesties, and I'm still going to record that way, but I want to try a different angle. I have a huge thing coming up in June. Okay, me and Bob were discussing something, and we're going to do a fishing vacation, and it looks like we're going to be going to North Carolina. So this year I had already planned on using bigger type baits. That trip, at least one day, at least one of the days, because I'm going to be down there for a week, at least one of the days is going to be pretty much a lot of larger baits. Soft swim baits, hard swim baits, deeper crankbaits, because it's going to be on a decent sized lake. It's going to be on Lake Gaston. So I'm looking to do something different there, and I'm looking to catch the biggest fish that I can get, because I'm not going to get the size fish that they got down there up here. I'm going to, you know, they're going to be bigger fish down there, and I can't wait. I'm pretty excited about it. But just a couple things going on. It's going to be different, and I'm looking to get another camera angle while I'm fishing, like from behind me, or you know, from the side view or whatever. And I'm trying to make it a little bit different. Show the growth that I've made in the time that I've been doing this, because I really love doing this. I'm not going to get tired of doing it. I don't like posting videos after video after video after video of me not catching a fish. That to me is not what you guys want to see. You want to see me catching fish. So that's why I haven't posted anything. But I have recordings. Okay? But to me it's just a waste. I mean, I could put up little clips and stuff like that, and maybe I'll do a little thing like that. You know, just showing you where I was out, I was fishing, but I'm not going to make a whole video of those trips, because it just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm going to have a giveaway coming up that's going to be a multi-person winning type thing. More than one person is going to win. I got to set it up. I got different things I'm going to put in it. It's almost going to be the same. Each person's going to win the same stuff if I can get it. You know, we'll see what happens. But it's going to be a multi-person giveaway, and it'll be fun to start the year off. Again, thanks for watching. Give me a like, comment, share the video if you can. And as always, live, love, and fish.